It was a Thursday night that started with agony and ended in revelation. Marcus Hale, 38, found himself rushed into the operating room at 11:23 p.m., his appendix rupturing like a ticking bomb. The pain was blinding, a fire in his gut that demanded immediate action. His wife, Elena, 35, had promised to be by his side, but she was tied up at Summit Financial with a pressing quarterly deadline. "I'll rush over as soon as I hit send," she'd assured him earlier that evening. The procedure dragged on, complications arising from unexpected bleeding that kept the surgeons working overtime. Marcus stirred awake around 3 a.m., disoriented in the dim hospital glow, his body heavy with anesthesia. Groggily, he fumbled for his phone on the bedside table. The screen lit up with an Instagram alert. Elena had tagged him in a post. There she was, beaming alongside Jordan Klein, her 31-year-old work buddy. Their champagne flutes touching under the city lights of a rooftop lounge. The caption hit like a gut punch. At last, unchained, no more dragging anchors, embracing true vibes with a real partner who sees me, and she tagged Marcus right there, while he lay sliced open on the table. 89 likes already, with comments from her office pals cheering her on. "Go girl! Level up!" And Queen moves only. Marcus stared, his pulse quickening until the monitor wailed in protest. A nurse hurried in, concern etched on her face. "Everything all right?" He nodded weakly. "Just realizing my world's flipped upside down, courtesy of social media." In that haze of hurt and morphine, he typed a single word in the comments: "Cheers." But something caught his eye. The photo's timestamp, 9:47 p.m. Their report was due at 10 sharp, and Jordan's shirt bore the Summit logo, the backdrop unmistakably their office's exclusive executive deck, meant solely for whining clients. Marcus snapped screenshots, his mind sharpening despite the fog. Petty inspiration struck. Elena's boss, Mr. Harlan, was a traditionalist, LinkedIn loyal, Instagram skeptic. But his wife, Vivian, followed the whole team, sprinkling hearts on Elena's past shares. Marcus tagged her. "Stunning spot atop your hubby's office. Who knew crunching numbers came with bubbly on the VIP terrace?" Then he surrendered to sleep's embrace, the drugs pulling him under. He jolted awake at 7 a.m. to a barrage of notifications. 47 messages from Elena, a frantic cascade. "What have you done? Erase that tag. This is no joke. Mr. Harlan hauled Jordan in at dawn. We're on ice pending review. You wrecked it all. I was tipsy, didn't mean a word. Call me. I'm heading your way." The last text spurred him to action. He buzzed the nurses, explaining the marital storm and barring visitors. Then he dialed his brother, Liam, 41, a no-nonsense attorney. "You sound wrecked," Liam noted. "Burst appendix. Oh, and Elena broadcast our split on Insta mid-surgery." A stunned silence followed the shared evidence. "Damn, preserve it all. I'm en route." While waiting, Marcus dug deeper. Elena's stories from that day showed her and Jordan grinding in the boardroom, but the wall clock read 7:32 p.m., a premium whiskey bottle gleaming nearby, from the locked exec stash she'd once griped about being off-limits. Jordan's LinkedIn revealed an engagement to Sophia, her Facebook still buzzing with wedding prep. Marcus fired off a friend request. "Stranger here, but you deserve to know what your betrothed shared last night." Screenshots attached. Liam arrived, chuckling at Marcus's sly grin. "You seem oddly chipper post-op. Top-tier meds and watching my unfaithful wife torpedo her job. It's a wild ride." Liam pored over the details, then sprang into motion, filing for separation, locking joint funds before Elena could touch them. By afternoon, Mr. Harlan called personally. "Mr. Hale, Robert Harlan from Summit. Sorry to intrude on your healing, but this demands attention." Marcus played it cool. "No issue. What's up?" An apology tumbled out. "Misconduct on company grounds during paid time. Pilfering premium perks. Their positions are revoked immediately. We'll recoup the losses." Off the record, he added, "Vivian's appalled at the mess she's unwittingly encouraged. She's ranting about it at her knitting circle. Kids these days, and their wrecking balls." Post deleted by Elena, but echoes lingered online, fueling office whispers. A text from Sophia. "Thanks for the heads up. Wedding scrapped. Jordan's junk's curbside if Elena wants a bunkmate." Marcus burst out laughing, drawing another nurse check. 3 days in, complications extended his stay. The audacity escalated. Elena's mom, Marlene, slipped past security, posing as his kin, wagging a finger from his bedside. "How could you? One slip up and you shatter her world." Hooked to drips, Marcus retorted, "She declared our end online while I fought for my life. She was overwhelmed. Your endless shifts left her lonely. I clocked standard hours. And that support from Jordan? During work, no less." She lunged for his phone. "Call Harlan. Say it was a mix-up." Security hauled her out amid shrieks of lawsuits she couldn't afford. Hours later, Elena stormed in with Jordan, who looked shell-shocked and teary. "Make this right," she demanded. "Right what?" Vouch for us. It was off-clock fun. At 9:47, pre-deadline." "Nah," Jordan pleaded. "Man, our futures are at stake." "Futures you nuked with stolen spirits and public betrayal." "It wasn't cheating," Elena snapped. "Just toasting our bond, while committed elsewhere." Jordan whined. "Sophia flipped out, trashed my console, my rig, my hoops memorabilia." Marcus howled with laughter. Elena fumed. "Not amusing. We're broke, facing eviction. We're shacking up. Swift move. Where to?" "No choice. You've poisoned the well." Liam entered then, papers in hand. Perfect timing. He served the divorce docs and slapped Jordan with a $2,047 invoice for the firm's damages. They fled, vowing legal war. 2 weeks out, home at last, the absurdity peaked. Elena spun a sob tale on Facebook, abandoned by a vengeful narcissist after one weary post. But Sophia countered with proof. $400 bar tab, months of flirty texts. Post vanished, rental woes mounted. No gigs, no nods. Google searches spotlighting their scandal. Elena forged apps in Marcus's name, loans, leases. He flagged the fraud, alerting creditors and cops. She even phoned his workplace. "Hire me. He owes me for the ruin." His boss relayed with a grin. "No spots in Fantasyland." Jordan, meanwhile, begged Marcus to soften Sophia, who was clawing back $30K in wedding costs via her paralegal prowess. "We were platonic," he sobbed. 3 months of soulmate chat say otherwise. 3 months post-op, divorce sealed. Elena's sham consultancy crumbled under Harlan's scrutiny, barred from the field for years. They bunked with Jordan's folks briefly, ousted for laziness, then crammed into Marlene's spare room, paying rent. Jordan scraped by on temp tax gigs. Elena hawked cosmetics, touting anti-corporate bliss amid write-ups. Legally, Elena's alimony bid flopped. Infidelity evident, employability intact. She owed Marcus for fraud attempts. Jordan's paychecks fed debts, socially shunned. Elena cycled through cliques, always the drama hub. Jordan's reconciliation flop? Sophia's new engagement pics from that infamous rooftop. Twist of fate. A recruiter pinged Marcus for a top summit role. Harlan's endorsement praising his poise. Double Elena's old pay. He starts soon. For closure, he gifted $500 to the local rescue in her name. They mailed her a pup-filled card. Her text, immature much. His reply, cheers to charity. Block. Bumping Marlene at the market, she griped. They're broken.